The trial for 55-year-old Donna Vasily got underway in the Supreme Court this morning. She's on trial for the murder of her husband, internationally known podiatrist Dr. Philip Vasily, that happened in March of this year. Donna Davis was in court for the proceedings, and she tells us several witnesses took the stand.
Inspector Alfred Dean of the Crime Detective Unit was the first to give testimony in the Supreme Court on Thursday morning. While being cross-examined by prosecutor attorney Neil Brathwaite, Inspector Dean told the court that he conducted inquiries at a residence at Old Fort Bay on March 24th. It was at this time Inspector Dean says he received information from Inspector Johnson on an alleged homicide and was escorted to the home of the deceased male, where he videotaped the exterior and interior of the crime scene. Dean says he returned to CDU and later signed and sealed the videotapes and handed them over to Detective Sergeant Evans. One of two of the videotapes were also revealed in court. Inspector Dean says blood was splattered near the entrance to the kitchen patio, on the floor, on a knife, on the bottom of a glass, a door handle, the wall, and a chair. Additional blood stains were also found near the kitchen area. Visible foot trails of blood led Inspector Dean to the body of prominent podiatrist Dr. Philip Vasily, who was face down in a pool of blood on the kitchen floor in his navy blue shorts and a white t-shirt. The second witness, Detective Sergeant Gerda Rolls, says he went to the Rand lab that same day and spoke to pathologist Dr. Sands, who gave him further instructions. He says the deceased had abrasions to the left abdomen. After taking several photographs, Sergeant Rolls says he collected several samples of the deceased, which contained fingernail clippings, blood samples, urine samples, and clothing, which were sent to the forensic lab. The victim's niece, Aiden Camp, and Old Fort Bay security officer Cassius Powell also gave brief testimonies. Attorneys Muriel DeSeal and Elliot Lockhart QC represented the defense.
Now the case has been adjourned to Friday morning at 10:30 a.m. Donna Davis, ZNS Network News.